will see the #7 seed in this playoff. The Ole Miss Rebels taking on another team from the SEC, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hits the running back in the flat. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights through the tackler. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. They'll run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it and now face a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. He drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's White. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here. Yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
No, I don't blame him going quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? They'll try to run this one in. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Mendez. Running out of time, and the football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of it.
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Ole Miss.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Southern California. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And there's the handoff. Powers through. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back. And the ball is hauled in. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go under heavy pressure. Takes a shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And that one is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Mendez. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Morrison. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Mendez. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
One bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a run. Running back's got it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Receiver makes the catch. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Tackle made after just a short game.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Scanning the field, it's Mendez. The pass rush closing in. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Exactly. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense. And the Rebels come to the line in a hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball, good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick completion to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Because it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. And the Trojans are on the move here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And so on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's White. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense in hurry-up mode. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if he didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the USC Trojans.